Gears of War 6 very likely to be fully open world, says Industry Insider. Now, like most of you, if you're a fan of Gears of War, I was expecting some kind of, like, at least a cinematic teaser for Gears 6 at quote unquote E3 this past June at the Xbox showcase. I thought it was time. It's been, what, 4 years since Gears 5, 2019, and then the DLC was 2020. So it feels like it's time. But maybe it's taking longer because it's open world. Now, personally, I don't really want to see it be open world because 5 took the map, they made the map much, much bigger with like pseudo open world, like huge levels with that sled. That was cool and all, but I feel like it slowed down the momentum of the story, so I kind of preferred they would just go back to the old chapter by chapter style. But it's maybe because they know 6 will be the last one, they want to go out with a bang and something different. So, and they're making it on Unreal 5, which is probably why it's taking longer. And then down there it says, there's a quote from, well, that comes up later. This is from tech4gamers.com. I'd never even heard of the site, but their sources are good. They come from, I think, someone inside of Xbox. Since the Xbox 360 era, the Gears franchise has always been welcomed with a great deal of positivity. Yeah, I played them only, I think in like 2017. I played the trilogy and then 4 and then 5 at launch. So I'm pretty excited about this. I think they did a better job than 343 did taking over the franchise for, like, their continuation of Gears was better than 343's continuation of Halo, to be honest. The Coalition is said to have been working on Gears 6 for a while, and anticipation for the next game is steadily growing. Yeah, I even heard they might have canceled some other games they were working on to do Gears 6, like an original IP or something. Not much has been revealed about the game, but a recent leak has hinted at an exciting new direction for the series. Depends on your point of view. I don't think it is. According to a report, Gears 6 may utilize an open-world formula for a fresh take on the series. Why it matters, the Gears franchise has become one of the biggest IPs since the days of the 360, making each new entry a significant release for the console platform. The latest leak comes from Nick Baker, a popular leaker who has accurately reported on various leaks in the past. During the recent Xbox Era podcast episode, he said, quote, Gears 6, is a little bit further along than some might think, and there is a strong possibility that it may be a full open-world game. So I guess he's like a reputable leaker then. The possibility of Gears 6 being fully open world was previously discussed when the Coalition switched to UE5, which was claimed to enable higher quality visuals, larger and more interactive settings, and more. Gears has traditionally focused on a linear campaign, but Gears 5 delved a bit into a semi-open world format, allowing for more exploration, yada yada. Yeah, that's what I said. However, this rumor suggests that Gears 6 is looking to go all in on this design. Yeah, if it's the last game, which I think it probably will be, and I do think we'll get a Gears collection at some point, potentially becoming the first open world title in the series since its inception in 2006. Recently, Microsoft has also used the open world formula for another iconic Xbox IP, Halo Infinite, marked a shift to an open world map to varying degrees of success. Personally, I could have done without the open world. Halo, I think, works just fine with the level base. Just make the levels really big. You don't have to go open world. The problem with the open world in Halo Infinite was you had one biome, a massive forest biome. You couldn't, like, you had all your resources pooled to just make one giant forest map, and you couldn't bounce between, like in the old games, cutscenes would split up the different areas of the ring, so you don't have to travel really far from like a desert to a forest to a snowy area. But that's not the case with Infinite. You have to walk everywhere or fly something, and so you're stuck with one biome. Halo Infinite marked a shift to an open world map, potentially encouraging Coalition to follow suit for Gears. And also the way you run in Gears with the roadie run, that's not going to work for an open world. Like, I don't know. Previous reports claimed the Coalition canceled two small yeah, that's what I heard, in order to focus on Gears 6, suggesting the team is giving the project complete attention. Another insider recently claimed that Gears 6 is shaping up to be a pretty impressive game. Nonetheless, an open world format for Gears 6 sounds exciting. Again, personally, I don't think so. Potentially opening up new avenues for the series. The IP has received criticism for not evolving enough over the years, and this change may also address such concerns. Now, I think if they do open world, they're going to have to change the movement a bit, because it still has some of that Gears clunk but it works. And I think Gears 5, the movement feels better than ever. So I think you'll have to evolve the movement a little bit if you go open world. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. So here's hoping there's a chance at the Game Awards, the end of this year, we could see something. I could see a cinematic teaser, and then maybe a bigger trailer at E3 next year. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, what do you guys think? Are you a fan of the Gears of War franchise? Do you think going open world is a good idea? Because personally, I don't think it is. But I guess we'll have to just wait and see. So, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you later.